The Mermaid and the Prince. Deep in the sea, in a castle made of pearls and coral, lived a beautiful mermaid named Liliana. Liliana dreamed of many adventures outside her aquatic world and was always looking for a chance to see the human world up close. At the same time, Prince Leonardo lived in a small seaside village where he looked out over the endless ocean and dreamed of adventures that no one had ever seen before. Leonardo was brave and clever, but he was nostalgic for worlds he didn't yet know. One day, while taking a walk on the beach, Leonardo saw a school of shiny fish moving strangely. As he watched, Liliana suddenly appeared out of the shimmering rays of sunlight bathing the water. Her eyes shone with the color of the sea mixed with green, and her long hair danced behind her like longing. Liliana couldn't believe that someone was seeing her from the surface of the sea, and neither could Leonardo believe that he was actually seeing a mermaid in real life. But curiosity and courage pushed them closer, and they quickly became good friends. Over time, Leonardo began to visit the sea regularly to see Liliana, and their moments together filled the sea with laughter and joy. But there was one big question on their minds. How could a person from the land and a person from the sea live together? Together, they decided to look for ways to transcend the boundaries between their different worlds. One day, they discovered through old books in a dusty bookstore in Leonardo's village that there was an ancient magic that could bring their worlds together. But the magic was protected by great power, and so began their epic journey to gather the necessary magical ingredients. Together they traveled through choppy seas and mysterious sea kingdoms, passing through many trials and tribulations. On their journey, they faced many challenges. They encountered huge sea monsters and magical creatures trying to stop them from their mission. But thanks to their courage and determination, they overcame all these obstacles and made progress on their journey. With each magical ingredient they collected, their friendship grew and they became stronger and more self-confident. They utilized each other's skills and learned a lot about worlds far removed from their own. Leonardo and Liliana finally arrived at the place where they could revive the ancient magic. After gathering all the ingredients and performing magical rituals, they were able to transcend the boundaries between their different worlds. Leonardo and Liliana now live happily together in a world that combines land and sea. They became role models for the people and creatures around them, sharing their wonderful story and brave adventure with everyone. Thus, the story of the mermaid and the brave prince came to an end, and their memories shine like a star in the sky of imagination for children and adults alike. The story of a brave princess and a magical dragon. In the far-off kingdom of snow, where snow covered the mountain peaks all year round, Princess Elena lived in her family's immense palace. Elena was a brave and adventurous young girl, always dreaming of endless adventures in worlds she'd never seen before. Located at the top of the kingdom's highest mountain, Elena missed the monotonous life of the palace. She was always wondering about faraway places and hidden secrets that might exist beyond the kingdom's familiar borders. One day, while strolling through the palace gardens, Elena heard a strange voice echoing in the distance. She followed the mysterious voice until she came to the entrance of a cave hidden behind a cascade of snow. Elena cautiously entered the cave and found herself before an incredible sight. The cave was lit up in the colors of the rainbow. and in the center sat an enormous dragon with colorful wings that glittered with magic. The dragon's name was Farius, and he possessed the wisdom and magic to grant any wish. In a moment of amazement and wonder, Farius spoke to Eleanor in a voice full of magic. He told her that she was the chosen one, chosen to save her kingdom from a villain called Mordrin, who sought to use his magical power to take over the world. Eleanor accepted his name, Elena, and Farius began their journey in search of ancient magical weapons that would help her fight Mordor. They crossed magical forests populated by giant trees and strange creatures guarding ancient treasures. Along the way, they met magical creatures who offered help and clues to the location of magical weapons. They explored dark corridors and mysterious caves and faced a multitude of challenges which they overcame with courage and sacrifice. Wherever they went, they learned new lessons about friendship, trust, and self-belief. Elena began to discover her true inner strength and realize the responsibility that comes with being a hero. Elena and Farius finally reached the castle of Mordrin, who was planning to wipe out the wizards and take over the entire magical world. They faced Mordrin and his powerful army in a decisive battle, exchanging orders and spells. Thanks to the magic and power she had acquired, Elena succeeded in defeating Mordrin. Restoring peace to the Magic Kingdom, she was warmly honored by the people of Farius and all the wizards she had saved. After the victory over Mordoron, Elena returned to the king's palace with great pride. She was honored as a heroine and given a warm welcome.